Hey everyone, this is Jan. I hope everybody's good. I'm a psychic medium and energy healer, twin flame, and I'm here with a new channeled message. I knew this one was coming, it's just it wasn't ready to be put out there, I guess. I think now it's the right time for this, and I'll be channeling the message as I'm speaking, and it's about the kinds or the types, different types of twin flames and different types of teachers, because these two are related and so closely related. I'm seeing and I'm being shown that a lot of twins are either getting not exactly the right information according to their journey, or I don't want to say being misled, but they're not getting the entire information that they need for their journey. And that's in regards to the twin flame teacher and what kind of twin that they are. I have known this for a while, but I did a little bit of research, and I haven't seen information like that out there except on one website. And I waited to make sense of this before putting it out there. I waited to get my own guidance on this before putting it out there. And here it is today. I've felt it for the past week or so, or 2 weeks, that it was getting closer and closer to this time. And I guess today it is. So I'm going to first talk about the different types of twin flames. I'm not referring to the false twin, this and that. I do not believe in this concept. I do not believe that someone can have a false twin. It's just another label to say that's not your twin in my mind. It's just another label to say that's a soulmate, that's a karmic soulmate, that's anything else but your twin. So that's not what I'm referring to. I'm really talking about the real twin flames, the one that have that energy, the one that have that spark, and that energy that is so crazy, difficult to understand at times, that energy that a lot of psychics won't even see during a reading because they don't have access to it. That energy is really sacred and protected. And along the way, in everyone's journey, there are some steps that are sacred and very much protected. So things, if you're getting a reading from a psychic, things may get filtered out to the psychic, so it can be protected, because some things are not meant to be revealed or to be seen right away, just to keep you on the right path, just so you can stay in the same kind of vibe, and just to keep you doing the work, or just because it's not allowed to be revealed at this moment. Only you know. That's what my journey has been like so far. I mean, sometimes I get readings and they're really, really good and spot on, and sometimes I'm like, not too sure. And I'm talking about readings I've done a few years ago. And sometimes I'm like, no, there's something missing. No, I do not resonate with this at all. But the reader seems to be convinced that that's what it is. So if that happens to you, just, go inside and follow your guidance. Just ask and be aware of what resonates with you and what doesn't. Different types of twin flames, and don't hang on the labels. Again, I'm stressing the fact that I'm not saying that I know the absolute truth. I'm talking about my own experience. I'm talking about what I've been shown and guided to put out there, and I'm not the only one with this same information. And I haven't met this other person physically nor talked to her, so we both have the same information. And I'm in Canada and she's halfway through the world compared to where I am. She's somewhere in Europe, so we kind of complete each other with that information, which is great, because that's how twin flame teachers work, by the way. they're told to deliver a message, and then another teacher may be told to deliver the rest of the message, and that is meant to support each other, which is a beautiful thing. Different kinds or types of twin flames. So some twin flames have met their twins in the physical, and others haven't. They connect with them on the higher realms in the 5D, and they work with their higher selves. So right off the start, it's a different kind of journey. It's a different kind of teachings that these twin flames will get. I met my twin in the physical, and I've been shown a lot of physical information about this journey. I have been dealing for so many years now with different physical symptoms related to spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, and this twin flame energy. I've been put in this situation, or like I should say, no, I shouldn't say it this way. I should say that I signed up for it because my soul signed up for it so that I could understand and deliver this information, because I know I'm not the only one with these symptoms, and and I know that I'm an indigo, and I know that a lot of crystal babies and rainbow babies are going to be like thousands of times more sensitive than I am. So they will be dealing with that kind of stuff. So I'm here as a first waver light worker to open the path for these people. And I chose this path so that I could understand and get the proper teachings so that I can relay this information out there to whoever might need it. So one type of twin flame is the physical, the one that meet physically. Usually both people don't know anything about twin flames. It's after that first meeting that one of them learns about it and that one of them gets activated. The heart activation happens right away, and the other one is still asleep until they're ready to activate and awakened. Usually these teachers, like I said, will have a little bit more information about the symptoms. If you hear a teacher not talking about physical symptoms or talking about it less, that's most probably because their twin is still, they haven't met physically, and that's fine. It's just a different kind of journey. So if you find yourself a little bit lost, well, try to think about this. So the second type of twin flame connection is you meet on the higher realms first. Doesn't mean that your twin hasn't incarnated in this lifetime with you. It just means that you haven't met your twin physically yet. So what's important to do is to connect with them in the 5D through their higher selves and on the higher realms until the connection happens on the physical plane. It's all about reaching balance. It's all about, working through that connection, and everyone is different. And that also comes with a third type of twin flame. And don't hang on the quantity of twin flames. I'm not saying that I know everything once again. I'm just saying that this is what I know, and I've researched it, and I know that I'm not the only one with this information. So for the twins who have met in the physical, there's different kind of connections. So the third one could be, like I mentioned in a previous video, connect-disconnect type of connection. So you connect and you disconnect, you connect and you disconnect, and that can go on for a few months, a few years, depending on how you do the work, depending on your journey, and depending on both parties involved. So each time the twin pair connects, it's to trigger each other, and then it's most of the time followed by a period of separation. And it doesn't have to be connecting only one time and then separation. It could be connecting over a period of 2 weeks, 2 months, and then a period of separation until the pair is working out those triggers and those issues, and until they are done going through the releasing period. There is also the fourth one, and the one that connects and then separates and then never reunites. That happens. It's cruel, but that happens. And it's not that it was meant to be this way. It's just that people, you know, may get stuck too much in the physical, in the 3D stuff. And that's what happens. That's what happens. And it's kind of sad. Like my heart gets so heavy when I'm talking about this. It's kind of sad. So it's really important not to get stuck, but that's easy to say, huh? It's really important to just, you know, remove the blocks no matter what it takes, no matter what it takes. So do the work, have faith, and let's not, you know, get stuck or blocked. There's also, was that 4? Yeah, the 5th type of twin flame connection. The one that has no separation phase at all, which is like very extremely rare, I would say, and I would say it's the older twins, the ones that have been together for quite a while, like who have met 15 years ago or something like that, and have been able to work through all the releasing periods and the triggers and all that. But those are so very extremely rare. And the teachings that they have are also very different, because they make it seem like all in one go, you know? Not necessarily, because every journey is very, 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 very extremely different. So there's the 6th type as well, which is the separation and then friendship until everything is cleared. So you basically stay friends with your twin, and it cannot go any further until everything is cleared. And there's also the 7th type of connection. You meet your twin in the physical, you go through, you know, a lot of releasing, triggering, this and that, and then there's a separation, and then there's the union. And once in union, the triggering is not necessarily completely done. For some, it might be. For others, there might be a few things to be taken care of still. Union doesn't mean you're back in bliss and love bubble and everything is great. Not necessarily. I was shown that there's still some work to be done, especially on harmonizing those energies and anchoring those energies and physically anchoring them to create that harmony and to stay in line with that twin flame connection. So those are the main type of connections that I was shown, and I am not saying that other type are impossible. I'm just saying that that's what I was shown, that's what I channeled, that's what I was meant to put out there today. Other than that, they wanted me to put out there, talk about the twin flame teachers, because it's strongly related to what kind of twin flame they are, because they're being shown. They receive teachings and downloads according to their own journey, and that's the information that they are sharing with the world. It's also strongly related to the twin flame mission. I know, for example, that a part of my mission, I'm not saying the entire mission, but part of my mission has to do with physical energy, physical sensation, physical symptoms. And that's why I'm being shown all of these things, so I can share it and help as many people as possible. Other teachers are meant to do something else in their mission, and that's what their teachings and messages will be about, most probably. They might not be totally able to understand the physical aspect of it if they don't have any physical aspect in their twin mission. They may not get that energy. Same principle of what I was explaining earlier, that some psychics cannot connect to the twin flame energy. So if a twin has no physical anything in their mission, they may not be able to not understand, but connect to it. And it's not their fault. It's just the way it is. It's not because that they're not good au contraire, they are good. They are good in what they know, what they are being taught, what they are being shown, and they are good at sharing their information. So don't get disappointed if you get a reading and you get like, no, something is missing. If something is missing, it just means that it probably wasn't the right reader for you and that you need to find another one. And if you don't resonate, like I was saying earlier, it happened to me in the past that I had readings and I was told a few things and I was like, no, I really don't resonate with that. Can you please check further? And they would not see the information. Well, that's why. It's because these teachers didn't have that knowledge, didn't have those teachings, and that's just fine. It's just I didn't understand it at the time, because I'm talking about at the very beginning of my journey, my twin flame journey, I mean. So, let me see. Yeah, so basically, every teacher is different. Every teacher has not only their own personal teaching styles, but they're being taught in their own way as well. So they can only deliver that. And that's beautiful in a way, because it's all to support each other, to balance each other out. So, because imagine if we all had the same information, sharing the same information, it would be clear cut, but nothing is clear cut like that, you know? And it would be like, it would invite competition, I believe. And that wouldn't be right. So it's divinely planned this way, and it's great and it's beautiful, even though it may be a little bit confusing if you're at the beginning or in a rougher patch of your journey. So just be aware of that. Really follow your guidance. That's why it's the way it is. It's for you to get better and bigger on self-trust and guidance, and asking the angels and spirits. I mean, they will deliver the answers. They totally will. So asking who you need to call for a reading, follow your guidance. Just follow the guidance. There is nothing else to say there. And like a lot of twin flame teachers that are present on YouTube or on their website, on the web, they have good teachings. It's just that it doesn't apply to everyone. Some of them have a way of showing things because that's what worked for them. It doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Otherwise, we would all be in union, right? We would all be like, you know, in the love bubble and just being happy with our twins. But, you know, that's not the way it works. And that's all related to self-mastery. It was meant this way so we can learn to master ourselves, master our minds, and trust our intuition and trust our guidance. That's the only way to navigate through this journey and the teachers. And it's absolutely okay to move from a teacher to another, especially if you watch YouTube videos. It's absolutely okay to have a few teachers or to move from one to another. Also, I spoke about it very quickly in the video. Some teachers will deliver one part of the message, and another teacher will deliver the rest of the message, and that's totally beautiful because it's harmony, it's balance. It's meant to be this way so that we can support one another. So if you find yourself that you watch a video and you're like, yeah, like half of this video resonates with me, but the other half, really, I don't know what she's saying, I don't know what she's talking about, or really, it doesn't resonate at all. Well, you got half of a message, and that's fine. Ask for guidance to find the other half. You may find it right away. It may come months later, and if it comes months later, it's because it was meant to be this way. You weren't meant to get the entire message at that time. So there is really no other way around but to surrender and go with the flow and just, be as balanced and happy as possible and shine bright and just shine your light and share the love and help each other out. Really, that's the entire point of this. Okay, so let me see. Okay, they're saying again, Twin Flame mission and the teachings that are according to the Twin Flame mission. So I guess I just need to put that out there again. Every teacher, Twin Flame teacher is receiving knowledge according to their own twin mission. So if you find that you do not totally resonate with someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not real or that they're not a good teacher. It just means that their mission is not compatible with yours, perhaps, or that it's not what you need to hear at this time. Let me see. That's it. That's it. And I've said it, I think, in my last video that I would be coming back to talk about the different layers of awakening, activation, and union. That still holds. I'm going to do this when they tell me to do it. They just wanted me to put this video like now. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm saying thank you for being here and listening. Thank you to everyone who has reached out for a reading. If you would like to book one with me or an energy clearing, you can do so either through my Facebook page at Indigo Girls Readings on Facebook or through my email at indigogirl555@gmail.com. I'm a psychic, medium, and energy healer, spiritual teacher. So reach out if you have any questions. And until the next video, I hope that you all be well. Blessings. Ciao, ciao.